Hey guys, welcome in. We are here at Garvan Gardens today in Hot Springs. This is a national park, and we decided to come check out their Wonderland display. It's their Christmas display. They're not doing the holiday lights this year, unfortunately. It's just an amazing spectacle of lights, but they decided not to do that this year. They do have a Wonderland display, which we're going to take you through, and hopefully our signal is going to be good. So if you're there, let us know in the chat. Always like to know on sound and also video. So let me see if I can pop that chat up. Okay, should I try to stop it and restart? Nicole, can you hear me okay? Can you guys see me okay? We're pretty far up in the mountains, so we're wondering about our signal. How's audio and sound? Let me know. Thanks, Nicole. Looks and sounds good. Thanks so much. We appreciate that. It's Joey's World. Thanks, Lisa. So we're going to start here. Behind me is the carol. I think this is called a carolier. I'm trying to remember what the name of this great. It's like a bell tower, and it plays gorgeous music, has bells in the top of it. So we're going to head that direction, and we're going to show you Anthony Chapel first. We're going to start off with the best part, I guess. Jeff, Anthony Chapel is a glass chapel in the woods here. You can look up the history on it. It's absolutely an amazing chapel. You'll see here in just a second. We're going to walk straight down to it and take a look. So, perfect. Let me flip you around. So 2 o'clock on the dot, guys, and it does, I'm not sure how often it plays music. They sometimes change out the rotation on the music, but it's really gorgeous here in front of us. Okay, we're going to walk down, again, we're at Anthony Chapel in Garvan Gardens. We're going to walk down to the chapel here, let you see this gorgeous chapel, and then we're going to go through the gardens and the Christmas display. So you guys keep me posted if you don't mind. It's so great to see you, Keith and Lisa and Joey. Y'all kind of keep me posted on the sound and audio and lag here. We don't have a great signal, but we're going to see how long it'll last and if we can make it through this. So, oh my gosh, look at that. That beautiful carolier. And I may be using the wrong word on that. I'll have to look that up. But it is beautiful. And it does play. William and Jillian got married here, guys. And it was just the most beautiful ceremony in the whole world. You can just get a peek through the trees there of Anthony Chapel. Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate it. Nicole, let me just back up for just a second, guys, before we go down to the chapel. It's Joey's World. Jeff's in the chat. Great to see you guys. We're going to walk down here. Let me catch up in the chat and show you the chapel. There was not, I don't know that there is a more beautiful place to get married anywhere. This is such a beautiful chapel. This is called the Glass Chapel in the Woods, and it's often confused with Thorn Crown, which is another chapel. I believe Thorn Crown is in Eureka Springs. I actually think that Anthony Chapel is more beautiful than Thorn Crown. They're both glass chapels. Anthony Chapel has more glass, And I love the architecture more. It has a lot more glass and just fits into the scenery beautifully.
Mind your way.
How are y'all? No, you're fine.
I'll walk up.
Okay, so we're gonna keep going, guys, into the chapel. Is this just, man, it's just absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous chapel. It's bringing back memories of William and Jillian's wedding day, actually. Hi, how are y'all? Look at that. It is just stunning. Isn't that just incredible? Still some color in the woods. Still some color in the woods. We're a little bit late for most of the fall color, but there's still a little bit hanging on, as you can see. But yeah, this is definitely bringing back memories of William and Jillian's wedding day. So we're going to go ahead in. I see that they have the Christmas tree up. And let me know of any lag, guys, please. Are we lagging?
Just a little bit.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. People are taking pictures here. Step to the side. Thanks. I appreciate it. Look at the architecture here, guys. Is that gorgeous? So we're going to go into the chapel here and show you how stunning this is. This was really an amazing place for a wedding ceremony. It's stunning, isn't it, Lisa? You can see the architecture, all the rafters. Lots of weddings take place here at Anthony Chapel. And you can see why. I'll walk up towards the front. But yeah, this was absolutely a stunning place to have a wedding ceremony. And they're getting ready, guys. They have a Christmas show here. This chapel, I believe, seats 200 people, so it is kind of small. Yeah, the architecture is just incredible. It just takes full advantage of the beauty of the park. And they have choirs here at Christmas. You can come and you know, if you're lucky enough to get a seat, it does only, was it 200 or 225? But is that just not gorgeous, guys? The piano is covered, but there's the tree. Hey, Brian, welcome. Good to see you. Brian, we're at Anthony Chapel at Garvan Gardens in Hot Springs, and just checking out this gorgeous, gorgeous tree. that they have. Yeah, it's really incredible. Made William and Jillian's wedding day extremely special. Swing around here. Hey! Hey, Suze. My sister just popped in. We're at Anthony Chapel, Susan, where William and Jillian got married. I'm sure you recognize it. But it is amazing. This is just one of the prettiest places I've ever seen, I think. It is magical, and their wedding day was just incredible. You can imagine how gorgeous the videos from their wedding are. And it would be super to be able to come for the bells. They have a playing of the bells concert, I believe, and they have a choir, Christmas choir. It would just be incredible. It did snow. Oh my goodness, it was a late snow. And guys, it actually snowed up here. It happened, the snow actually came a couple of days before William and Jillian were to get married, and it what was it? How many inches would you say, Jeff? How many?
Enough to cover the ground.
It was
plenty of.
it was enough to cover the ground, and it was just stunning. Their wedding pictures are just incredible because there's snow on the ground, and it was just an incredible day. Hey, how are y'all? But it was just stunning, but I really have rarely seen a place as beautiful as this chapel. The architecture is incredible. This Anthony Chapel is often confused, as I said, for Thorn Crown, which is in Eureka Springs. Is that right, Jeff? I believe Thorn Crown is in Eureka Springs. And Thorn Crown is gorgeous. But honestly, I think Anthony is more beautiful because it lets in more light. There's more glass. It is stunning. So we might be able to convince William to show you some of his wedding pictures here on Hitchhiker Chat. We'll ask him about that. But we'll go on. Hey, how are y'all? We'll continue on around to the gardens. These gorgeous doors here. Isn't that amazing, guys? Oh, I love this place. Absolutely love this place. Bringing back memories of these doors opening and us walking down the aisle and being seated for William and Jillian's wedding. The gardens here are just incredible. And we need to come back. Jeff and I were talking about it yesterday. We need to come back and when the tulips are blooming. Incredible tulip plantings up here are just breathtaking. We need to come for that. Signal's still good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to turn around and get one more look at the chapel. And then we'll go on to through the gardens. It's really hard to take your eyes off of it, and I have about 1 million pictures. It's just so beautiful. Thanks, Lisa. Appreciate that. Okay, let's walk around and check out the the Wonderland. It's called Wonderland. Now, they do usually have, guys, lights up here. Christmas light, display that is really amazing, isn't it, Jeff?
It is. They do a really
We've come a
good job
couple of times to that light display and have just completely enjoyed it. It's really incredible. Show you the right side of this little creek first. So pretty up here. And then over to the left, of course, you can't take a bad picture up here, wedding or no, because it is just so gorgeous. But they're not doing the holiday lights. They are doing Wonderland. They're calling it Wonderland, which is I think I put it in the description. It's an artistic display for the holidays that can be enjoyed during the day, I believe, because they close at 6. Is that right, Jeff? I think it was 6 o'clock. And now this is, let's see, these are the bride's quarters. So when Jillian got married, this is where the bridal party was. And then the groom's quarters were around to the right of the carolier and the chapel on the other side. Groom's quarters are over that direction, where we just came from. Millsap Bride's Hall. Okay, so let's go on up to the garden entrance. We'll see if we can go on into the gardens and look around. Hey, how are y'all? We'll go on around and see how we're doing. Interestingly enough, guys, we've had gorgeous weather the whole time we've been here, and it's overcast today. For this, it's still gorgeous, but I was really hoping for some pretty weather. We had been up here before William and Jillian's wedding several times, and of course you've heard William say before that he and Jillian graduated from Harding University in Searcy, which is not too far from here, and so that's how Jillian knew of this as an option for their wedding. And we were just thrilled when she chose this venue. And then we had the reception here as well. Really pretty decoration. And right left, that way. Go that way.
Just back around that way.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys.
Do you know if they ever found the VSTs?
Really. So pretty. So pretty. Now still some fall color here. I believe Garvan is a family name, sis. You'd have to look it up and see. I did a lot of reading, of course, before the wedding, and that's been a little while. So,
University of Arkansas is one of the big supporters and helps.
Yeah, it is sponsored by University of Arkansas. Can we go this way, Jeff? Okay.
Have a nice restaurant here called the Chipmunk Restaurant.
Hey, how are y'all? Pretty fall color there. trees.
Japanese
Which way?
Maples are also beautiful.
Right.
And here's your good overview whenever you stop.
Now we
Of course,
have,
they will furnish you maps
we also
and-
have, what is it called, bingo? They handed us a really cool, it looks like a little scavenger hunt.
It is.
There's some points of interest here, and we have a scavenger hunt. So let's see what we got. Here's our winter bingo. Like we have a stick and a stickers. Okay, so we already found a Japanese maple on there.
It is.
So let's put a star by Japanese maple. There we go. Kind of a fun little, it reminds me of the Christmas tree trail in Disney Springs. All right, we got it. One down. All right. Which way?
In
Left,
good
right?
direction.
What do you
You
think?
can go to the left if you want to. We'll
Let's go
start with
left.
2 and
2?
3
Okay, we'll follow the numbers.
Down to the
We're going to
numbers.
follow the numbers.
If you notice, there's still some blooming going on with some of the plants here. Some neat little bamboo and
Cool.
water strips that they do as well.
That's fun. I think, again, Suze, I think Garvan is a family name, and I have forgotten a lot of the research that I did on Garvan Gardens. It's been a little while since we okay, I'm trying to think, Jeff. The last time we were up here, was it the wedding? I don't know that we've been since the wedding.
Correct.
Always the hillbilly at heart, sis. Right. Absolutely. I'm right there with you.
Now, if you notice, the other Japanese maples back there were yellow, and then you get to this group of maples, you really get the reds. And those are just absolutely beautiful. I love those. Looks like the leaves are on fire.
Now, are we headed towards the display, Jeff? Let's see on the.
So,
Are we headed towards the display? I assume we are.
just follow the yellow brick. Oh, God.
Garvan Gardens is just beautiful any time of year, really.
Those azaleas you see are still have flowers on them. So.
Yeah, I'm amazed at how much color is still here from the fall. We didn't miss all of it. Hey, how are y'all? We did not miss all of it. If I missed you in chat, I hope I didn't miss anybody in chat. Please let me know. Just kind of monitoring chat. Signal
Like
still
this
good, guys, and
Woodland
everything?
Iron Bridge coming up.
Yeah, so pretty here. So pretty. Hi. And I will have to say okay, thanks, Suze. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. I'll just kind of keep us posted if we get lag. We'll try to hurry on through an area if we start getting any lag. But that's good. Glad to hear it. And I know this is pretty on the stream, guys, but truly the stream cannot do it justice. It is stunning. So there's still a little bit of some azaleas in bloom still hanging on there. We've had just an amazing week here in Hot Springs. I guess one of the best trips we've ever had, right, Jeff?
Temperatures and everything are just great. There's several koi ponds through here as we travel along.
It's been sunny all week. Very mild temperatures, just ideal temperatures. What's the temperature right now, Jeff? You know?
I think it was about 70 earlier
About 70.
When I checked. So.
And I'm wearing just a long sleeve Spirit jersey. I know that surprises you guys. And it's just about right. Overlook
Lake Catherine that kind of wraps around the property. This particular place does set out on the point, and Catherine does wrap all the way around. You might have saw just a glimpse of Catherine
here
whenever we were at the chapel. If you look out the back of the chapel, you can actually see Lake Catherine from the chapel.
Okay, Suze, thank you. All right, continuing around.
One thing I love, a lot of the trees and bushes and shrubs that are in here are named. They have their name plates on those, so that makes it really nice. There's a stone bridge. It's got a pretty arch, as you'll see when
Yeah, these stone bridges are just gorgeous. You can imagine how beautiful the wedding pictures are from weddings. They have a lot of weddings here. It's just really stunning.
And when you're in the flatland of Texas and you
Kevin,
often
welcome in.
forget about the running water and just hearing the water run through the mountains, it's nice to come up here for a little getaway just to hear the water flow through the mountains and across the rock.
Kevin, thanks for popping in. We're at Garvan Gardens today. We started at Anthony Chapel, the glass chapel in the woods, because they told us when we bought our tickets for today that Anthony Chapel would be closed from like 2:45 to 4 o'clock. So we didn't want to miss showing you Anthony Chapel, so we started there instead of ending up there.
And one reason for that, to have a lot of events that goes on there. Probably a wedding, most likely.
It's
taking place.
Quite possible that they're closing for a wedding. And a few more white blooms still here, hanging on in the mild weather.
Notice even the roses are still blooming.
It is very picturesque. Kevin, how are you today? Hope all is well with you. Always appreciate you popping in. This is a better view of Lake Catherine over here.
And as we work our way around through the gardens, we'll find an area that's is really pretty whenever you're on top of the mountain. Just kind of overlook it, and we'll go to that point in a little bit. If you want to, we go on down to the koi pond.
We'll go to the koi pond and take a look, and then continue on around to the Wonderland display. And this is a much better look at Lake Catherine, guys. It's right on Lake Catherine. Beautiful fishing and boating. In Arkansas, this is just, if you love the mountains, guys, this is just a great location to come. We're good, Kevin, thanks. we're wonderful. We've had, how are y'all? We've had just a really great week. We have to leave tomorrow, unfortunately. This is the koi pond. Looks a little bit cloudy. This is big. It's a big pond. Happy Friday to you, Kevin.
And if one thing that's interesting for just fun facts, whenever we talk about the Japanese koi, they're descendants of the ordinary river carp. Koi fish and goldfish have the same ancestry.
That's interesting. They just look like giant goldfish.
And they developed their beauty over the last 150 years by selecting crossbreeding. But several interesting things for your children as you're up here, making a learning experience for them. If you pick up one of these little maps that they can put the stickers on, it allows them the opportunity to learn something as they move along the trail.
Hey, how are y'all? Good view, really pretty view of Lake Catherine from here.
For the most part, it's nice, easy walking trails, concrete.
You can see this is
and
pea gravel sidewalk, essentially. Decorative sidewalk. And if you have mobility issues, they also have golf cart rental tours available.
You can also get the guided tour from some of the park rangers and also the local people that work here. And they're very knowledgeable about the work that they do, so they can get as deep into the understanding of the park as you'd like. As you come back around from the lower side, you can see the stone bridge that we crossed to the left, and see just what a wonderful job they did with that.
Yeah, it's pretty. I think William and Jillian actually postponed their departure to walk down here and get wedding pictures on that bridge. It's such a pretty place to take pictures. Alright, we'll go to the left, guys, and head towards the Wonderland exhibit, which is an art display for Christmas. There is a lot to do in Hot Springs. If you have questions about Hot Springs, by all means put them in the comments, and we'll try to answer any questions that you may have about places to stay or places to eat, that kind of thing. We've been coming here for a number of years, and are fairly familiar with the offerings. We are the Hitchhiking Bones. I'm Dawn, my husband Jeff, and my son William and daughter-in-law Jillian also help with the channel. Primarily do Disney content, but we just love to go. We just love to go and see new places and have new experiences, and so you're going to find other content on our channel as well, other than Disney. We need to be sure and try to walk by the pavilion. The outdoor pavilion is also very beautiful, where when the weather is nice, people can have events, wedding receptions, things of that nature. And they decorate everything so well that they can do, they can set up for however many you need, I guess, for a wedding reception, beautiful tables and arrangements, whatever you want. There are caterers in Hot Springs who will do any kind of food you want for an event. Flowers. We used a company called Flowers and Home. And then for the cakes, for William's Room Cakes, we used a lady, and her company name is Debbie Bakes. Did a spectacular job. So there are plenty of options here for having events. The Arlington is always there. The bathhouses, a lot of the bathhouses have areas where you can host events as well. So this is really a great place, a destination, great place for that kind of thing. And I think we're coming up on the lights display. Well, some lights and the art display for Wonderland Christmas. Okay. Now then, where do we start? Where do we start? Go that way? I think that's starting the art display. Let me know on audio and video, guys, if we're still good. Cute. This reminds me of the pandas, the giant pandas at the Memphis Zoo, Yaya and Lele. If you want to see them, check out our vlog on the Memphis Zoo. I think it's entitled Kylie's First Trip to the Memphis Zoo. Now there's the pavilion that I was talking about. And they have it all decked out for Christmas. We'll go by there too. They do normally have a They do normally have a lights display, which is pretty amazing. And they opted not to do that. They weren't able to do it at all, of course, during the blip. So this is, I guess, kind of their interim offering for Christmas. And I really hope that they get back to the regular lights show next year. Hey, how are y'all? We're going to walk over to the Pavilion. Show you that. Garrett, hey. Okay, thanks for being in ghost mode. Garrett of Monarch Moments, one of our great ghost hosts for the channel and our partner channel. Check out Monarch Moments.
Hey,
How are you?
oh, I'm fine. Did you find a chapel somewhere?
Oh, we did.
Oh, which way is it?
It's back over on this other side, yes, sir.
Okay.
Kind of go back to the front up here and then take a left.
Okay.
But it's going to be closed.
From 2:45 to 4.
So you may wait till after 4 to take the tour, because I think we've only got 5 minutes.
And apparently they do have this area closed. It says this area is closed for a private event. So yeah, this is really pretty. Now, it was so cold that the day that William and Julian got married, it was unseasonably cold, and there was actually snow on the ground. But this is where most couples have their reception, under this pavilion. Isn't that gorgeous? Wouldn't it be great to have a nice Christmas party or an event? There they are set up for an event. I see some tables they're starting to set up there. But that is really pretty. You can see the top here. Just have the glass top to let in light. Just magical, isn't it? But yeah, guys, definitely check out Monarch Moments channel, our partner channel. We primarily do Walt Disney World, although we have some Disneyland content on our channel and our playlist, so you can check that out. But Monarch Moments they are on the left coast, and their home park is Disneyland. So they just got finished with a wonderful Thanksgiving trip, actually, to Disneyland, and have some great live streams. So be sure and check those out. And here's a photo up with Santa. Oh, you're welcome, Garrett. Oh yeah, it is. It's stunning at night, and the normal Christmas lights display that they have here, Garrett, is just incredible at night. But they opted not to do that this year. They did this art display instead. The park actually closes at 6 p.m. So it's a kind of a scaled down offering without the nighttime lights, but really hoping they bring that back. And this dragon is part of that nighttime lights display when they have it. And you can imagine how gorgeous he is, lit up with lights. There's the dragon.
Still got some of the pansies in bloom there.
There are some purple pansies in bloom. Let's continue on around, guys. Want to go that way, Jeff? Yes. Or okay, we'll go this way. Jeff's kind of directing me here. This is fun. The train.
Kids always love this.
Yeah,
Who
we need
doesn't
to.
love a train, right?
Yeah, we need to bring. And again, this is very, very scaled down, guys, to what they normally have. There's the ramp up into the train.
Building up steam.
Garvan Gardens G there on the side. I'll back up a little bit. Here's the depot. And the GWG Railroad. Garvan Woodland Gardens Railroad. Here we go. Choo choo. It looks like Jeff's decided to engineer. Doesn't have a whistle, does it, Jeff? No whistle. All the sound effects. That is fun. Fun walkthrough for the kids. Building up steam. Alright. It's the children's garden and tree houses down this way. I believe there's a fairy garden.
Oh, look. Sasquatch Santa.
The Sasquatch Santa. Ah! Now this, guys, is not at all what I remember Santa Claus looking like. Tina, thanks for being here. Are you packing? Wish I could fly in and join you. Yeah, that's that's not what I remember Santa looking like, guys. But he's big, guys. He's really tall. Looks like. No, I don't want him at my house Christmas Eve either. Keith or Lisa. I'm assuming it's Lisa and Joey. Yeah.
You'd have to have a pretty large house for him to get in.
That's true. Or some magic to make that chimney a lot bigger, for sure.
Yeah, Rudolph had the abominable.
Now we didn't miss any sections back here, Jeff, did we?
We'll come back around to him. This loops around.
Okay. That's so we're gonna.
So there's so many trails here that you can take and go so many different areas. You can pretty much spend the whole day here if you really
Oh yeah,
choose
definitely.
to.
And I think Jeff said earlier there is a restaurant here called the Chipmunk where you can grab some lunch. I don't know what their policy is on bringing in food. I'm not sure if you could like bring in a picnic lunch, or if you didn't want to do that, you can go to the Chipmunk and get something to eat. But yeah, there are a lot of trails here. The lady that we bought our tickets from, we have been season ticket holders, members. And if you buy a membership here, refresh my memory, Jeff. I think it also includes some other.
Yes, if you have a membership, it allows you to
Some-
visit several.
Yeah, several different. The membership includes not only Garvan Gardens, but several other national parks as well.
I know that one of the other gardens that we did was outside Dallas area, and it was really, really a nice venue as well.
Let's see, that's the
Much different
Botanical
than
Gardens, the Dallas Arboretum. And that's a really beautiful park too if you're in Dallas. especially during the fall. They do a really incredible fall display. A lot of weddings there during the fall with all the pumpkins displayed. It's really pretty. I think this is just a loop around.
It is, and this is one of the fun things that we come up on is this bridge, this suspended bridge.
Evans Children's Adventure Garden. Bob and Sunny Evans Treehouse. And as you can see, everything that you come up on here is numbered, so you can find it on the map easily. And so if you're looking for, a particular area, you can go straight to it if you want. And they do have, on this bridge, they do have a list of plaques here. People who are supporters, I'm sure, of the gardens. The old bronze plaques there for contributors, which is really nice.
I love what they did with a handrail here, not just your typical handrail.
It's ornate. And to the left here, you can see the children's treehouse. More sections of the garden there. We'll go through.
Rather large rabbit there as well.
Hey, Catherine.
Down.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, great, Catherine. Yeah, definitely back up and watch the replay when we finish, because we did do Anthony Chapel at the very beginning, where William and Jillian got married. It's a glass chapel here at Garvan Gardens. It's just stunning, and it brought back a lot of memories when we went in of William's wedding day. This is the children's treehouse, am I right, Joe?
Yes.
So let's go on around and walk through here. Never early nor late, but you arrive precisely when you mean to. This is so cool here, guys, with this bridge over to the treehouse. This is pretty high. Look at that. How fun is that? Now, architecturally, that's pretty cool.
It is.
The boys never had a treehouse that looked like that.
No, I don't expect them to ever have it.
That is really cool. That is really. Do we want to go in?
Yes, please.
Let's go in. See what it looks like from the inside. Look at that architecture, guys. How fun is that? Maybe a Frank Wood ride. There's a staircase.
I'll set you on this.
You out the window here?
A chance to look down there below you at the tree.
Full view just out the window. And on up. Hey! This is a bench. Now that is a novel bench. How cool is this? So we're on the top floor. This took a while to construct, y'all. Oh.
Just right. Just little peas in a pod.
Just amazing here.
Riding a toadstool.
Yes. Oh,
Who dreamt up this design? This is incredible.
put it in my backyard.
It's incredible. Is up the Hitchhiking Bones?
Thank you. Awesome.
Beautiful
Thanks.
children. You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much. Sweet babies.
Or ask one of the.
Addie, you can't go up there, baby.
Is it cool?
No, they don't like
So cool. I'll catch up in chat, guys, just as soon as we. I never had a treehouse like that. That's
so
incredible. That is incredible. Okay. As we head down.
There's a good camera viewing down there.
Oh, thank you.
By the waterfall.
Thank you. Now look at this bridge, guys, up ahead over us. All the bridges are designed differently. Look at that one. It just looks very natural, made out of branches. Made to look like branches. I'm gonna swing around and get one more. Huh. Look at that tree house. Isn't this something, Catherine? Which way, Jeff? Do we want to?
This way. Let's go through there.
This way? Okay.
And then we'll come
And-
back through that way.
Okay. Okay, now this way?
Yes.
Okay. Well, look at that. Ooh, everybody suck it in. So neat. So neat.
And you can just wrap around if you want.
Yeah, this is a children's area, so they have just a lot of,
room to roam and play.
yeah, neat play. And all of these wrap around and come back to one area.
And then your rabbit across the way again as he's laying down over
fun.
the bench.
Yeah, this is really a fun area. I don't remember this area. Have we? Maybe I just don't remember it, but have we been in this area before, Jeff?
I think they've added this.
I don't remember this area the last time we were here. Look at these rocks, guys. This is really gorgeous. Okay, you know, you might be in Arkansas
Yeah.
if... No doubt what state you're in. And I'm not going to say it. If there are any Arkansas fans in the chat, you can say it. We say either hook 'em or go Vols. So, there's that grate. Look at the turtle. Wow.
The fish and then the
Fish. Statue. Pretty.
and the caption says River Mates. Artist is Tim Cherry, cast in 2021. It is.
That's beautiful. Okay, under here, I think Jeff's actually going to have to duck to get around there. Wow. There we go. Lots of places here for the kids to roam and climb. Look at that. Can you go back in there?
Cabin back in there.
Wow,
Going around
fun.
into the cabin.
How cool is that? What would you say the temperature is? Catherine's asking. About 70?
Wow, it's probably down about 65 now.
Little cooler. The sun's starting to Get a little lower.
Sweater.
Let's see if I can negotiate these stairs. Alrighty. Because they're rock stairs. This is so cool, guys. Such a cool area for the kids. Man. We're actually on a bridge here. Let's look back this way. Isn't that pretty? 30 in the northeast already, Catherine. Wow. Wow. So y'all are already, winter is definitely there for you guys then. I'm loving these. I guess they're bronze, Jeff, statues.
Mm-hmm.
An owl? Look at him, guys. How pretty.
Wise guy. Oh, this is Tim Cherry.
Wise guy. How cool. I love these statues. This is a new area, it has to be. And the artist is, the little plaque says Tim Cherry on that. Let me see if I can get you up a little higher. Cool. Yeah, these.
Something else that's interesting, the rocks here, if you notice, they have the streaky quartz.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
Shape,
Wow.
but the quartz actually runs through the limestone.
Look at that, guys. Can you see that? So this is quartz, right?
Right.
The quartz is this quartz here running through the rock. You can see the stripes in that rock.
This one has
Isn't that cool? This one has some really cool stripes.
It's really
All those stripes
interesting in
are
this is notice the difference in how these run. If you look at the rock formation, it actually runs this direction, but you had some interruption somewhere that allowed that quartz run in the opposite direction. So that's really interesting stone for those that are geologists out there.
So, Catherine, have you guys gotten snow yet? It is. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to do for us. We've been on vacation, so I've been, sporadically checking messages and news, getting just a little bit of news. We've just kind of unplugged a little bit. There's that grate. You have that grate. Look at that. It looks like a cornucopia. It's actually shaped kind of like a cornucopia. And this is an angle that we haven't seen, guys. This is the front. And they have that beautiful, huge wreath on it. So pretty. I just can't get over how gorgeous that treehouse is and how unusual.
They did a great job here for the children.
Let me get around here.
If you notice down below, there's a tree.
Not where I am, just a dusting. Nothing that's stuck yet. No.
And he was asking about the temperature change. Yes, for us it's going to change. 70 on Sunday, high of 52 on Monday, low of 34. So we're going to get that change coming soon.
Really pretty tree pattern there below us. And waterfalls everywhere, guys. And Jeff and I, originally from Tennessee, Appalachians, hillbillies at heart, so it really does us good to be here.
And notice the holly trees are...
Again, here's another great shot of that tree house.
And then the hollies on the other side that are just about eye level with all the red berries. Reminds you it's Christmas time.
There's the holly bush. So pretty. That's a pretty tall tree. Tall. I guess technically it's a bush, right? But you can see how high we are here, guys. We're pretty high up. All right, so continuing on around. How's the signal? Are we still looking okay? Sounding okay?
Looks good. Notice some other fun stuff for the kids on your left. Got the, of course, the mirror of yourself on one side, and then flip it over and looks like a log on the other side. So, what kind of fun?
That is fun. I have several here on the. Again, that's the Bob and Sunny Evans treehouse. Well, thank you to Bob and Sunny Evans because that is spectacular. Never seen anything quite like it.
And the Treehouse Game Committee.
What about our scavenger hunt, our bingo game, Jeff? How are we doing?
We found several things. One of them was a large stone larger than you. I think we've accomplished
We've
that.
found that for sure.
One of them was a stone bridge. One of them was a wooden bridge, and I think we've accomplished those. Waterfall, and we've accomplished that. A cave, we've accomplished that. So we're moving right along
Oh,
on our
Kathleen,
list.
we are at Garvan Gardens in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Garvan Woodland Gardens.
So a plant with
More of
pink
these.
blooms. I think we've accomplished that task. Japanese maple tree that would.
So we need to stop and put some stickers on.
Probably at some point.
If we have we have like a scavenger hunt. They're calling it a bingo game.
Right. We found a train in the garden, waterfall, a pine cone. We haven't found that, or we hadn't found a large leaf. But I bet we find a bunch of large leaves around. We're passing an old brick wall, a bridge made with iron trees. We discovered that in the
Yeah, we
children's
got
area.
that one.
The peacock, we hadn't discovered him yet. The tree house, discovered that. An S-shaped bridge, and we've discovered that. Plants with berries on them. We just looked at the holly tree there. A pine tree. Of course, from northeast Texas, many people are familiar with pine trees. There's one to our right, matter of fact, and left. So, an acorn, moss, plenty of moss on the stones. So,
the walking is fairly easy here, actually, guys. Just to interject, this is not a paved sidewalk, but it is still pretty easy walking. So, if you're interested, they also have guided golf cart tours for rent. Hi. How are y'all? Okay, Jeff, which way?
Let's go straight. And we'll go back up to the area and then go to the right.
Now I need to take a bio break, so
Okay, right up top of the hill.
all
There.
right, let's go. Let's do that. I'll hand you guys off to Jeff for just a minute. But this Garvan Gardens is definitely, if you're in the area, it's not to be missed. Would you say that, Jeff?
No, definitely a fun day. If you have a day that you
more
enjoy
than worth
spending
your
outdoors,
time.
this is a really good place to come do that.
Or even a half day. I feel like you could do it justice, in a few hours. Now if you come like when the flowers are in bloom for the tulip tour, that kind of thing, it'll take a little longer. Coming back up on Sasquatch Santa. You can see see how big he is. Now we're back to the train. Pavilion and restrooms to the right. And there's the children's train.
Francisco's in the chat.
Hey, Francisco. Hey, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. We're at Garvan Gardens today in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Jeff and I have been here for the week, and it's just been great. We've been coming up here for many years, and it's always just a very relaxing, wonderful vacation. And there's the dragon, little different view of the dragon. And I normally have, guys, an amazing light display. It's a nighttime lights display that covers a lot of the park. And we've been to it before. Have some.
Speaking of chipmunks.
Oh, I think I missed him. Oh,
There he is.
The chipmunk, guys.
Scampered across the.
Did he go all the way up?
He did it into the.
Oh,
there
he went
is,
into the
just
bush.
in the edge of the bushes there. See, peeking out.
He's probably going to stay on that side of the bush line so we can't see him. There he goes. Really cute. We don't have chipmunks in Texas, and we miss chipmunks, so when we come here we always enjoy seeing the chipmunks. Oh, there he went. He's fast though. You gotta look fast.
Pansies are still in bloom up here, which is nice.
But as for the lights, they decided not to do the lights this year. There's the Chipmunk Cafe across the way there.
Have some really good food there
Jeff
too,
may
and
walk you.
especially for the children. Have some really nice
Walk over that way while I take a
children's
quick
menu
break.
items.
But they opted not to do the big lights display this year. I'm really hoping they bring it back because it is really amazing. And there's the dragon from the back.
Notice the different flowers. I see with the pansies and the different colors there and the different purples.
There's still some flowers blooming. We're headed up on the visitor center, guys, and this room right here is where, this is the Magnolia room, and that's where we had William and Jillian's wedding reception. All gathered inside and then some out on this pretty deck. And it was absolutely gorgeous.
I'll take the hand off of the
Okay.
camera.
And I'm going to go up, hand you off to Jeff, guys, and I'm going to go up, take a bio break, and I'll be back.
So I keep looking up on top of the roof area here. Usually there's a peacock that's hidden on top of the roof, and usually hear it way before you see it. But it is a kind of a unique thing to see. And as you see, because the temperature has been so nice, you still see a lot of the flowers in bloom. Roses and things like that, especially the azalea bushes. Evidently up here the weather has been just perfect for the Japanese maples. One of the things that was on our list to find in our scavenger hunt was some pink flowers, and I think we accomplished that earlier. And as you can see, there's a beautiful picture of those, and the fragrance is really nice. But let you see a little closer look there at some of those, and that flower has chosen to share its area with one of the leaves from the Japanese maple. Some of the little bonsai trees here, for those of you who have patience and enjoy growing those. Here's someone else shares that same love. The history behind the bonsai tree is a very interesting history to me, and if you have opportunities to sitting sometime during the winter months and decide to choose to read, that's some good material to read about those. Some more of those chipmunks playing around, and now I guess here's probably a first for me, and looks like a bonsai a pine tree, which is kind of a little different than I'm used to seeing. Oh, there's our favorite peacock down, and we'll venture down that way and see if he'll bless us with some color. And bit of trivia there, something that's always fun whenever I ask people. I said, when they come to peacocks, peacocks are always male. I guess everyone in the chat knows that, because otherwise, if it was a female, it would be a peahen instead of a peacock. Just a fun bit of trivia there. But I don't know that he'll bless us. Let's see. I hate to interrupt him in his environment, but I was hoping that he would fan out for us, because he says he has beautiful plume whenever he's fanned out. I think he's just deciding to check us out as much as we're checking him out. And yes, those colors are amazing. Here's yeah, you were talking about the different bonsai and trying to grow them. That is definitely a technique, and I've noticed here that several different areas that they're working with. So, but so the bald cypress, I think that's kind of a unique one. But learned something today. I didn't realize you could take your ordinary trees and do that. But there's a weeping crepe myrtle. So that's kind of interesting, just in some of the different displays. So that's one thing about getting out and reading some of the signs whenever you're at Garvan Gardens or any place, is just what you learn that maybe you didn't know, some unique facts and some colorful history sometimes. If you'll notice, hidden amongst us, and I walked right past it, was, oh, sorry about that, was this beautiful creature here. He did a very good job of hiding out when I originally came past him. But it's just amazing to me, those colors. Yeah. Oh look, Dawn's back, so I'll hand it back off. And hopefully you enjoyed seeing the peacock and the peahen
Oh,
there.
we found the peacock. Yay, we can mark that off.
Right. And he's about to plume out there. If you could maybe get back around there. If you'll ease down that way.
Oh, the peacock. So, oh, you can't. You can make any tree species into a bonsai. Cool. Oh, Tina, it sounds like you have the same a brown thumb that I do. Is that the case? This is so pretty down here, guys. The color is still here. Okay, where to now, Jeff?
We can ease on back around and make the rest of the loop. There's still plenty more to see. We still haven't been out to the point or to some of the different areas.
Back around this way.
Yes. We'll go up here and go to the left, and we'll go by the Chipmunk Cafe, where they're serving that fresh chipmunks every day. The lady said.
According to the lady who was selling tickets. I'm skeptical, but that's what she said. I'm going to catch this one more time. The moonshiner's granddaughter in me. Just thinks that might be. No, does that put you guys in mind of a still, or is it just me?
Remember we went to 80 Pass up in Colorado and stood among
No, and my mom, Tina, my mother, had a green thumb that her whole body was green. She could just look at a plant and it would grow. It's just a nice sweep here of this area. We're right next to the visitor center, guys. That's where we are.
Take them around by the visitor center. And,
Okay. All right. Do we want to? Okay. Do we want to take them through?
Well,
Through
you
the
can
visitor
go
center.
through the visitor center, or we can just take them along the porch
We'll pass the.
and continue on. It's 3:30. I'm not sure exactly what time the visitor center closes.
Well, they don't close until 6, so I'm
Sure.
sure it. So we want to go
Well, anyway,
around.
no, let's go to the left here. Let's go just across the deck.
The Magnolia Room inside. You can see just inside there is where William and Jillian had their wedding reception. I think we should be able to see inside. They're planning a tea in December, a holiday tea, which is always wonderful. That event is already sold out. This is the Magnolia Room where William and Jillian had their wedding reception, and it was really pretty. And then we all gathered too out here on this deck.
Now, the train set over here is well lit with the Christmas lights. But I don't hear it running today. I see it sitting there on the
Don't
track.
hear it. It's not running. Oh no. The Garden Railroad.
I see the reason. The engineer's working on the train.
This is really cool though, guys.
He'll have it going shortly, so we may.
Is this cool? Right in front of the Chipmunk Cafe. Hopefully it'll start going. I'd like to see it running myself.
You get a chance. Read the plaque there. That's
Every time a bell rings,
oh,
an angel, in this case, Murph Tetley, engineer extraordinaire, 2014 to 2021. He brought Thomas and friends to the kid in all of us. How sweet.
oh, here we go.
Isn't that cool? Yay, it's going. She got it going, guys. Now, there's one stopped here.
Oh, the Polar Express.
There
is
they
running.
go.
Yay.
Yay.
You know what happens when you get on the Polar Express?
Oh, how fun. If we go that way, we can intercept them, right? Theoretically. Yeah, this is a really nice train display. Here it comes, guys. And there's Thomas right there. Oh, how fun. How fun. Oh, and there are people on the back. Do you see the people? I think it's the conductor and wow. What was the little boy's name in Polar Express? I should so know this. I'm embarrassed that I don't. I think they're standing on the back, on the caboose.
Oh,
Did you see them? Yeah. How cool is that?
Frosty's on the back of that.
And this is
train.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas is not currently running, but here they come. Let's see if we can get a look here. Yeah, they are.
Sure.
Standing there. So that'll be... Okay, guys, somebody tell me... I know, Catherine. And this is a wonderful display, just a particularly wonderful display. Let's walk around to the other side and take a look, too. Somebody tell me what the little boy's name in Polar Express was. Oh, oh my goodness, another Sasquatch sighting, guys. Oh, look at that. This one's a little smaller than the last one. Let's go around to this side. See the front of this. The other train is running on an upper track here. How fun. And that was all decked out for Christmas. Aw.
The lights on the city there.
How fun is this? Oh, great display. Have a little area here for the human engineer. This is a great display.
Polar Express covers some
How
ground.
fun. Here it comes again, guys. Oh, and inside, I don't know if you guys could see that inside. I think that was Elsa. I think that one is I think it's Elsa on the outside, and there are that is so cool. There are things from Frozen on the inside of that one. I think I'm right. How fun. Beautiful display. Absolutely beautiful display. One of those makes just a really long run. That Polar Express train is making a pretty long run. We'll let this one pass one more time and move on. These are so much fun though. Put you in mind of the train in Epcot.
Sven was in there too, and his nose blinks red.
Okay, Catherine, Jeff puts up a train that runs under our Christmas tree. Yeah, we have one. Somebody gave us a great train from Dillard's. It's fairly large, little train set. She bought several cars, didn't have room for it in her apartment, gave it to us, and Jeff's got to get that put up. He put up the trees. We haven't decorated yet. He put up the trees and was just too pooped to pop to get the train put up. But yes, we put one up around, and our grandchildren just love it, as you can imagine. It is fun. But yeah, this is just a really great train display here. Okay, where to next, Jeff? This way?
The bears fed the trap.
Okay. Do we want to end up at Anthony Chapel to close it out?
But
Take another look.
at 4 o'clock, we could end up out at the point at the far end of the gardens.
All right. See how far we get. Yeah, Catherine, you should, if you love trains that much, you should invest in a train to go around the bottom of one of your trees. It can be as large or as small as you want it. They have some really cool Disney trains that would work really well for you. I'm going to step off the trail here. Yeah, I've always wanted what I would love to have is the monorail. I think, they have the monorail that you can get to go around your tree, and then they have I know they have the contemporary for it to run through. I'm not sure what all pieces they have, but I've seen that, and it is too cool. So maybe you should get that one, Catherine. Okay, where to? Which way, Jeff?
We'll go around to the right.
But our grandchildren just love the train that Jeff puts up around our tree. little bit late getting our trees up this year, actually. Our trees are up, but I haven't decorated, so I've got to really step on it when I get home. I usually do 5 trees. I do a large tree in our living room, which is kind of the family tree in the formal living room, and then I do a tree for Wyatt, and his is like a Winnie the Pooh theme, and then I do...
The squirrel came up to get his picture.
And then I do a tree for the girls, which is Disney and princess themed. A lot of pink on that one. I have a Gone with the Wind tree. Gone with the Wind is my favorite movie. So I have a Gone with the Wind tree that's covered in Bradford Exchange and Hallmark Gone with the Wind ornaments. Pretty cool. And then we also have a sports tree.
That's on the list.
We also have a sports tree. There she is. There's Tank, guys. Can you see her? It's kind of hard to see her. She's silver, and she would normally be lit. But yeah, that's cool. Have a sports tree that has all of our sports ornaments that we've collected, Hallmark ornaments, over the years. And here are the pandas again. Thanks, Garrett. We sure appreciate it. And that one is Harding themed, since William graduated from Harding University.
Tell them thanks for the ninja watching.
Yeah, we appreciate the ghost watching.
You can see the fairies have been through this area and left their rainbow of colors. The sign back there said that fairies love children's laughter. So when you bring your children through here, make sure they laugh a lot so the fairies will be happy.
And I believe, if you believe in fairies, you should clap your hands. Pretty. I know this is, gosh, this is so scaled down though from what they usually do with the lights.
But it's still a lot of fun.
It is.
In the daytime.
It's different. I really, really hope they bring back.
Yeah. You hate to see a lot
nighttime
of those things
display.
go away, but maybe just for a short period of time. They still do a good job with their pansies, and those purple pansies are definitely happy in there. They're
They should be
beautiful
doing
bow
it.
there for a good picture edit.
Good photo op there. Should be doing it next year, hopefully, though.
And for those of you that love ferns, I always like to come up here and see some of the ferns, and especially
Well,
if
hey,
you're hiking in the mountains. They
Welcome
have
in,
some
Keith.
huge ferns.
Thanks for being here. We're coming up on a good many lots up here, guys. They have some decorations in the trees.
If you look over on your left, a lot of the just balls hanging from the air. Some glass.
I think those are bubbles because we're coming up on some jellyfish. So this is probably their Little Mermaid area.
I guess these are corals that are in your orange and blues and greens.
So those are really tall trees here. Oh, okay, great.
For those of you who hate heights and hanging lights together, somebody
Ooh, somebody had to get out the bucket truck to put those up, right?
And if you're like I am, I love putting them up, hate taking them down.
We're gonna see if we can find somewhere here
fish over to your left.
Yeah, there's a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna need to plug in here, guys, if we're gonna. I'd like to go just a little bit further.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to go all the way out to the point because I think they have lights all the way out to that area. So.
Yeah. So here's a. Jeff's gonna try to dig out.
Go look at the lights
Yeah.
and fish there.
I'm gonna walk under this to this fish and come back. Jeff's gonna dig out the. This is cool. Bubble tunnel with lights and a big fish at the end. Yeah, this is, yeah, they're, man, I cannot tell you how spectacular their lights display, their Wonderland of Lights display is when they do the full nighttime Christmas lights display. It really is spectacular, guys. This is a little scaled down, so. But hopefully, fingers crossed, next year they'll be able to get that nighttime lights display in full swing again. And it's busy. You can imagine how many people that attracts, how many visitors that attracts to see that. We're gonna plug in here, guys. And has to be the other one. Has to be the other cable. The lighter one, yeah. Hang on with us for just a second. We're gonna plug in so we can go just a little bit longer. And put it in the backpack. And just have the backpack. And I'm gonna let Jeff hold this for just, yeah. Put that in the backpack and close it up, and I'll put that over my shoulder. There you go. Hang in there with us, guys. Let's get plugged in. Because we do want to go just a little bit longer. And I'm going to have to plug in in order to do that. So, all right. Jeff, if you'll come around now, and there we go. This is a team effort. This is why it is so hard to stream by yourself. Okay, got me. Hang on. Let's see if I can get this right. I need, yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of fix it to where it's. I need some rope here. Let's get this right, guys. Looks like we're okay on it. Yeah. Oh, this is the one that's shorter. And if you put that in the backpack, like right on the edge, you won't have to carry it. Alrighty, continuing on. Continuing on. There's some, look at this, guys. There's still a lot of, there's still some plants here growing. Wow.
Look at this one to your left.
I mean, flowering. How pretty. Look at that. There's still some really nice blooms here. Those will be going fairly soon, I feel sure. Francisco, always good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so we're going to walk on around. I don't know how people live stream by themselves. It's tough unless you have a little help, I'll just tell you. Appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. But, oh yeah, look at all the blooms over here. Just some really pretty pink azaleas there still in bloom. Nice. Are these roses, Jeff, coming up, or are those more azaleas? Those are more azaleas. Pink, different color. But so pretty. Look at that color. Still hanging in there. So pretty. Thanks so much, Lisa. We appreciate, understand you have things to get to, but thanks so much for being here. We appreciate you guys so much. Check out It's Joey's World. Guys, Joey is just a blessing to our Disney community. He and Lisa and Keith are wonderful people. It's Joey's World has fantastic videos up on their channel for you to check out. So much fun. Love to watch your videos. Joey does such a great job, and y'all do such a great job with the videos on your channel. So by all means, check out It's Joey's World. Very dear friends of ours. Guys, if you're not familiar with our channel, we're the Hitchhiking Bones, and we are primarily a Disney channel, but we love to travel, and we happen to be in Hot Springs this week, and we always like to share some of the beauty of anywhere we go, any area that we go. But if you have not already done so, by all means, give us a like and a subscribe. And you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, the Hitchhiking Bones. Leave us a comment. Let us know you were here. If you have any questions about this area, please feel free to send us an email at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com or a direct message on Instagram, and we'll try to answer any question that you have. Oh, hey, Oodalali Lane. Little late to the stream. Oh, sure, no worries. Thanks so much for coming in. We are at Garvan Woodland Gardens in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And if you back all the way up to the front of the stream, we started at the glass chapel in the woods known as Anthony Chapel here. William and Jillian actually got married at Anthony Chapel a few years ago. We started there, and it is really stunning. It's worth your time to back it up and take a look at Anthony Chapel. It is stunning. This is a botanical gardens in Arkansas. It's sponsored by the University of Arkansas. And memberships are available, of course, people who donate to the beauty of the national park. And it is really stunning. We will do our best to come back up, guys, in the spring when the tulips are blooming, because their tulip display is just amazing.
And it is very peaceful. It's one of the nice things. We just passed an area called the Singing Gorge, and just has a couple benches there. And when you're there kind of by yourself, just sitting at those, it's interesting to hear the music that just the water coming off the rocks makes. That's the term, Singing Gorge.
Yeah, nice to just stroll through here. There's a Chipmunk Cafe. You can grab a bite to eat. Maybe grab a coffee, something to drink, and find one of those nice benches to sit on, and just, they're all over, so you can find your favorite spot and sit and then just enjoy